Alright there, YouTubers, and welcome to Dogs and Bikes. Today on Dogs and Bikes, we're taking this old CG for its MOT. Hooray! Is that what we're doing, Dee? Is it MOT day? It is MOT day. Are you excited? Wag your tail if you're excited. Oh, you are excited. Excellent work. Kieran, wag your tail if you're excited. Wah! Kieran's excited too. So here we are, everybody. It is officially MOT day for the CG125. If you've been following this series, you'll know that quite a lot of work's gone into getting it ready. The whole point of this project was to do the whole thing for under £500. We're going to have a look at the budget later on today, hoping that it passes. We shall see. It should do. I can't see anything wrong with it, but we'll find out later. Obviously my good friend Kieran is here. You might have just seen him wagging his tail. He does occasionally do that early in the morning. And there's not really much to say. We're just going to get off down to the garage. We're going to leave the bike there for the day, and we're going to head off to Not Your Average Bikes to continue our other project, the XS250. I said that without moving my lips, didn't I? Yes, I did. And we shall head back over, and hopefully it will have passed and we can pick it up and have another look at it and the budget later on. So shall we get going? I think Kieran's having a quiet day. Apologies everybody, this could get quite dull. Well, there we are then. That was the first time I've ever ridden that bike. And we are now here at Road and Trials, your local friendly Suzuki dealer. How was it, Kieran? Did anything fall off?
I didn't notice anything fall off, not even you.
Yeah, I stayed on.
But what's your thoughts? How's it feeling?
It feels okay. It feels like a new bike to me. I think it's going to take a little bit getting used to. But yeah, it didn't feel rattly or anything. There's nothing fell off, so
Comfortable bit
we're
of
all
spring
good.
there.
Let's see if it goes and passes its MOT.
What a lovely, lovely evening. Made all the better by this cheeky result. Whoop. That's a big fat pass right there. And what advisories did you get there, John?
Well, none.
Advisories, go ride.
Yeah, it was a clean sweep, it was a clean pass, and I think the MOT tester might have been slightly influenced by Squirrel Nutkins.
Nutty Squirrelkins.
I feel like if you
Squirrely Bobkins.
if you would like to win over your local mechanics, cuddly toys on your mirrors are often the way I've found. So yes, it's a clean pass, and we are ready for some adventures. So I'm going to ride this back home now, and we'll have a quick look at the budget. What's it cost me? That's the question. We'll find out soon.
Joy.
Welcome back everyone to Make It Better HQ. We have got the bike back here, we've had some tea, and we are very briefly now going to look at some maths.
Boo.
If you remember, at the beginning of this project, we set ourselves a £500 budget. And Kieran, what were we trying to achieve for that budget?
For that budget, obviously, we need something reliable that will get you off on an adventure and back again without any real trouble.
So to that end, we did decide to spend about £500.
About £500.
And we were quite lucky because we found a nice little Honda CG125 that was not too far away from HQ. And that bike, do you remember how much that was?
That was about 300 quid.
It was exactly £300.
quid.
So already we've blown 300 of the £500. So this is going to get a little bit technical. I'm just going to whip down this list and tell you what we've spent. So the bike was £300. We had some brake caliper seals because if you remember, I royally rogered the ones that were in there, trying to reuse the old ones. They were £4.94. We got some fork oil, that was £6. We had some master cylinder screws, they were 76p. A side cover grommet at £1.66. Brake fluid, £3. Chain and sprockets, they were quite expensive.
They're a big lump.
That was £40.22 for those.
Big wedge.
But then, do you remember we went to see the Bolt Man?
The Bolt Man, good lad.
Yes, if you remember in one of those episodes...
If he's in.
we found that the engine was not entirely bolted to the frame.
No.
So we went to see our friendly local Bolt Man, and guess how much he charged us?
I don't have to guess, I can read. 25 pence.
Yes, he charges 25p for the correct nut and bolt for that job. Unexpectedly, we needed some new rear suspension units, and that sort of hit the budget quite hard. How much were they then?
Wow! Just shy a penny of 30 quid.
So for you maths aficionados out there, that's $29.99. Next up were tyres. If you remember the tyres that came on it, they were horrible
fudge.
feng shui ditch finders or something. So we replaced those with some Metzeler ME22s.
That was an essential purchase, though. You've got to get good tyres.
You do. They were £52.38, and we fitted them ourselves. It needed a battery. The battery was dead. That was £19.94. Then some luggage and some sort of touring options. So we got panniers.
You can't go on tour naked. You know,
No.
You need something for your goods.
You need something to put your junk in, don't you? So to that end, we spent £15 on something to put our junk in. We got panniers from the military surplus and a tank bag off eBay, and the total for those was £15. A phone mount and charger, because we've been on tours and trips before, and to be honest, it just makes life so much easier. So that was $17.99, and obviously we fitted that ourselves as well. Now then, heated grips.
Oh, well, surely, John, this is some big budget stuff.
We absolutely smashed the budget on this one. We got some of China's finest heated grips, and they were £4.29. So I'll let you know how those work out. Already, I can tell you I am quite disappointed with the China finest heated grips.
I am surprised, John.
But I've not yet used those in anger.
No.
So I will give them a chance. But they were £4.29. There are a few little bits and bobs we needed at the end.
Bits and bobs.
We needed a side stand spring. So we made the side stand from scratch, if you remember.
Check out that video.
Using an old office stool. So the side stand spring was £2. I splashed out on a nice shiny yellow Lomo dry bag, but it was second hand from eBay, and that was £8. And then the tool holder, which we made for free, needed to be attached onto the luggage rack, which we also made for free.
Many videos to check out. There's got to be links
There's got to be
somewhere.
some stuff
Maybe
going
at the
on
end, but
here.
videos galore.
So the Jubilee clips were the last expense. They were £3. And obviously there is insurance, there is tax, there's MOT.
We like to be legal, John.
We do like to be legal. But you can't really include those in a budget of £500. So this was all about the bike, getting it up and running, getting it ready to go and be reliable.
Just making it better.
Making it better. So I'm no doubt that you guys will have been adding that up in your head as we've been going along. But in case you haven't done that, I can tell you that the final spend for this bike was £509.42. So I think...
Get out of it!
I think that is near enough to call that a successful job.
You round it to the nearest 100.
Yes.
Clearly.
And I'm happy with that. I think for £509.42p, I think we've got a damn good bike. I've ridden it today. It passed its MOT first time, no issues, no advisories.
Smooth.
So we've got a good bike. It rode well. It felt good. And I'm
That's
confident.
what she said.
I'm confident that I'm going to be able to go on some adventures on that. So
I think I'll come along.
yeah, we'll probably both go on that, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did briefly mention in another video that we were going to Wales. Now, I have to disappoint the Welsh people, the Welsh population out there. We did a little bit more maths in terms of what we can get off work and the mileage we want to cover and things we want to see. And realistically,
To give it the proper attention that it's needed,
yeah, we're not
it's
going to
not
get
the
to
time
Wales.
available.
No, we're not going to get to Wales. So where are we going instead?
Well, again, coming to me, I am the geography guy. More north.
More north. We are going north, east. We're going to Northumberland, basically. We are going to go up through the Dales and Pennines and Northumberland National Park. I want to see Bamber Castle. So really, we're going to Bamber Castle, but we're going
Why
to do
not?
it as a loop, and we're going to do it in 7 days. So that will be what we do in May. Did we say in May?
I think it was me.
So in May, we're going to Northumberland, and we will be on our 125s, including the CG, which this project was all about. So that should be fun, and I am definitely looking forward to that one. Before then, I'm just going to be riding it and just testing it out, making sure everything's tip-top before we go.
Adjusting the suspension for your big arse.
Yeah, the suspension's quite soft. It's on a low setting, and it was a little bit bouncy earlier on, but we can sort that out. So yeah, it'd just be working through any teething problems at this stage and getting ready for some adventures in spring and summer. So that, I think, concludes...
That sums it up.
The £500 adventure bike project. So if you've watched this from start to finish, then Lord help you, you've got too much time on your hands. But thank you anyway.
If you haven't, obviously go back, check it out.
Yeah, there's a whole playlist. I'm not sure how many of these episodes we've got now. It's like 700 episodes or something ridiculous. So that'll be fun if you've got a weekend to kill and you want to binge watch some stuff.
It's all the rage.
But if you've even watched just this one, thanks for watching. It does encourage us to keep making more things. We are already on to our next project, which is the Yamaha XS250 project. We're up to part 3, I think, at the moment on that one.
3, I think, is out.
Yes, we are currently filming part 4. So we've been filming today for part 4, and we will continue tomorrow to film part 4, which should be up soon. So if you enjoyed this one, maybe check out that one. It's a little bit of a different idea. The budget is higher, the concept is completely different. The bike itself is different and knackered, I would say, relative to the CG125.
It was very much built for looks and not function. So a lot of servicing and tinkering to be done.
It should keep us busy for a while.
Yes.
So maybe go and check that one out. As a final thing, we have just set up a Facebook page, which there might be a link somewhere. Who knows? There are literally no people following it at the moment. It is brand new.
I think that's partly because there's not really anything on it.
Yes, but also because we've not told anybody about it in town now. So this is the official debut of the Facebook page.
Yeah.
The idea with the Facebook page is to maybe actually engage in some more conversations with you guys, because you do leave us some really nice comments, which we do appreciate.
Oh, man. They are just the best.
But it would be nice to actually have proper conversations with some people.
Yeah, it is tricky to do on YouTube sometimes. It's a bit kind of stalled. And
it is. And it's a little bit one way. It's more of us talking to you, because look what we're on now. 9 minutes and 37 I've been recording this, and you guys have not said a thing. So
chirp up.
Maybe join us on Facebook, and you can chelp in and give us some abuse or whatever you want to do. So I think that's the end. Yeah. Thanks for listening to all this. Thanks for watching the project, and we'll see you on the next one. See you later.
Ta-ra.